Hey, welcome back to Snapple Games. My name's Max, and I'm back with another Pauper League. Just played a league live, twitch.tv/Snapple Games, so you can always come follow me on Twitch and hang out live while I'm recording. You can check out my YouTube as well. Subscribing there is really the best way to support me. youtube.com/Snapple. Go check out my channel and sub to the channel. Thank you so much for that. We're trying out a brand new brew based around the new card from Streets of New Capenna. Inspiring Overseer. This card just continues to perform. It's just really strong. It's just so pushed for a common. 3 mana, 2/1 flying, draw a card, gain 1 life. Simple, effective, really strong. What are we doing with it in this deck? We're playing blue-white Fae. I've tried so many times to make blue-white Fae work, and I honestly haven't quite gotten there before, but this looks sweet. We don't get to play cantrips, which we were just lamenting about in chat, but we're basically playing all creatures. Our non-creature spells are 4 Journey to Nowhere, 3 Ephemerate, and we have no other non-creature spells. So everything else is a creature. And what we're trying to do is just play all these good value blue and white creatures, Spell Stutter Spray. We have 1 Lone Missionary, 1 Dawnbringer Cleric, the classic white or blue 1-drops in Fae, and Thraben Inspector. Then we're trying to ninja them back, and we also have a small like ephemerate package where you can blink Spell Stutter Spray, Lone Missionary, Dawnbringer, Inspiring Overseer, and then of course one of my favorite cards, Moedy. We are trying to go ephemerate Moedy as well. Again, this deck just draws so many cards. Basically, most things are cantripping. Plus, we just have ninjas on top of that. So I'm kind of envisioning us just getting like our hand flooded with stuff to do, but not enough time or mana to cast all of them. But we'll see how it goes. Again, 4 Journey to Nowhere as our removal spell of choice. We have ephemerates for some tricks, and then we're just all blue and white value creatures. So blue, white, Fae, let's go. In the sideboard, really narrow, powerful sideboard. Again, I haven't played the deck before, so we'll probably learn that there's other cards we want in the sideboard that we don't have at the moment. But a lot of stuff you'd expect. 4 copies of Dust to Dust for affinity, 2 extra Lone Missionaries to go up to 3, plus going up to 4 Dawnbringer Cleric, and 3 Hydro. So we should just not lose to burn. Because our deck will be 4 Dawnbringer, 3 Lone Missionary, 3 Hydro, Dispel, Ephemerate. Like, there's no way we should lose to burn. So we'll see how that goes. And that's basically the shell of the deck. Let's just go right into round 1. Let's do this. All right, round 1, we're against Hello Keto. Hello Kitty. I guess it's a play on that. We'll keep this hand. We have double Faeries here to scry into lands here. We have a, probable turn 2 ninja. We may have to play Ash Barrens, but we don't necessarily have to. One thing I will mention, which I was talking about before starting the recording, was that this deck has terrible mana. We can't play Counterspell. We could have played like 1 or 2, but we're not playing Counterspell. I think I'm playing like, let's go back to the list real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 islands. Like you can see the mana cost is pretty evenly split like amongst blue and white cards. So we really need 1 blue source and 1 white source to function. And then I'm playing a couple Ash Barrens because this can cast spells when we need it to. We have a lot of colorless in our mana costs, but it also helps fix. And then 6 tap lands. So we really do just need 1 of each source, but it makes our mana a lot worse, especially if we don't have cantrips to like keep more hands. So that's kind of like a negative aspect of the deck. Actually, I was gonna bottom the Moon Circuit, but it's not that bad because then I can just Moon Circuit. I can get another island, Moon Circuit back a Fairies here next turn. I think I like it. And then I can just double Fairies here next turn. Maybe drawing Moon Circuit's a little bit greedy, but I think it plays nicely not having to play the Ash Barrens. I get to get another blue source, and then I can scry into more white sources later, assuming my Fairies here doesn't just die. Thriving Isle, it might be Tron. Moon Circuit. All right, let's stick to the plan. Let's get Island. Then Moon Circuit then. This also helps us draw towards more lands as well. Moly D, that's funny. So I can go Fairies here, Fairies here. Oh god, it's Fams with the Riving Isle. So that means they're probably splashing red. Oh, nice. Just immediately get rewarded. So I can go Inspiring Overseer or double Fairy Seer. I think I want to just tap out for Overseer here. Let's actually attack first. They're going to block. Especially since I tap mana first. I mean, they're 100% going to block. Another Overseer, okay. But I can go Fairy Seer, try to find a land, ninja this back. There's a Fam. With only 4 Journey, this matchup seems kind of tough. We really want to naturally draw a land next turn if we can. Another Moly D. Fairy Seer. Don't need another Muldrifter, but I do want the land. And then go attack with both. Ninja back my Overseer. Draw the plains, play it. Pass. And again, our bad mana still costing us right here. Deep Analysis? No. Cast Muldrifter. It's a problem. All right, it's untap. Miscreant, not bad. I can just play Overseer. If I attack with these, they're just going to block with their walls. I can also just go Moly D Ephemerate right here. Let's just do that. Who's the Moly D Ephemerate deck now? See what we draw. Draw 2 more cards. Tranquil Cove. All right, now let's just try to build up a huge board, basically. We have to discard. Maybe a Moly D. It's just expensive at this point. We've already drawn so many cards, and we might draw 2 more cards, and maybe more than that next turn, so. Yeah, we just finished the Red-Green Ponza League on stream and just joined up another one. I gotta change the title. I'll do that in a second. I always forget. They cast another Moly D. And they concede the game? What? Why'd they concede? I don't understand. Okay. Well, we're against spams. We don't have that much hate. We'll probably side. Oops, not that. We'll probably. Oh, it's also bringing all the Dawnbringer clerics to exile cards from their yard. We don't want this. The ninjas are also worse here because they have a lot of blockers for the ninjas. They're really not that great. The ribbon's also pretty bad. Keep like 1 more ninja. I think I'll sideboard like this. Really want to hate on their graveyard, which we're doing. Try it like this. All right. Well, I guess Blue-White Fae too strong for Hello Kiddo. Just didn't want to play. Just immediately conceded. It was weird that they waited for us to draw our hand and then conceded, but nice. 1-0 Blue-White Fae. Never lost a game with the deck. They probably just had to go, honestly, but is what it is. I'll take a win. Let's go round 2. All right. After crushing Fae or Blue-White fans in round 1, we're gonna snap keep this hand. This looks like a good mono blue Fae hand with a Moly D in it. And an Ephemerate. Pretty funny. Yeah, these hands I think is where this deck is gonna shine, when we can just play like a normal like Fae deck. Let's keep another spell stutter and just be a mono spell stutter hand here. Looks like we're probably up against blue-black Fae, but it could be blue-red. Likely not to be mono blue Fae with Brainstorm. Hope they just pass the turn here. Blue-black Fae, most likely. Could still be blue-red, I guess. We don't know. Dispel. Okay. Just gonna go island, attack for 1, pass. Dispel's not good against our almost all creature deck. We do have Ephemerate, but we don't really have spells in our deck that aren't creatures. Just 4 Journey, 3 Ephemerate. So this literally only has three targets, and they might even bring in like second Dispel potentially. I have been 4-1ing a lot, and I did just 4-1 the last league, so yeah. Adds up. Do I just flash in the spell stutter here? I feel like I do. I just have so much to do. And this gives me more fairies in play as well. Ooh, Moon Circuit. I like that. It's just attack for 2. Also gives me a spell stutter in play that I could potentially ephemerate as well. They fetch right now. Interesting. It is blue-red Fae. Wow. No ninja? Or were they just trying to wait till they had like counter up also? Hopefully they don't have fire ice. That would be worst case scenario. They're choosing to not ninja, or they're trying to fake out. Or they were deciding between ninjas. Okay. They draw. We're going to get to ninja next turn, though. Just going to spell stutter here. They can't fire ice to break this up or anything. And I want a ninja next turn, so I just want to get more stuff down on board. Sure, they get to resolve Augur, but I still think it just jamming the spell stutter when I know I can is worth. Now let's attack and Moon Circuit so we can leave up spell stutter again. I could also ninja and just get in there. It's tempting. I get to draw 2, hit a land drop potentially. I'm gonna do it actually. I get to draw 2. Land? Island? Okay, land is good. It's a little bit greedy to go for the double ninja there, especially when they can just play some removal spells now, but still think I like it. They're at 12. I got to draw extra cards. They have another ninja. They ninja back Moon Circuit, and then they're gonna ninja Augur as well. They really want to go all in on this race like this? Seems kind of crazy. They could go Island, play Augur. They're really trying to go for the super long game here. They have no extra land. They have to discard a card. That's so bad for them. I mean, I could go Moly D Ephemerate, but I feel like leaving up double spell stutter is what I want. I can also just go no attack. Just gonna pass. I know that I'm ahead in the race, but I feel like my hand's really good. They have double ninja out, especially they have ninja of the deep hours out. So I don't want them to get like so far ahead on cards. I'm still hitting land drops here while they're not. So it's good for me now. Look at that. Skybridge Towers, let's go. I was just getting some lag. I thought the opponent was maybe conceding. Oh, and Foil Thalia, I just saw you ask for the deck list there. I haven't posted it yet, but just remind me. I'll try to do it after this game. Am I disconnected? I don't think so. Let me pause. All right, list should be up. They're just playing a Faeries here. I mean, I'm just gonna spell stutter here. I need to use my mana, and sure, they know about the spell stutter. They can likely fight over it, but I need to just play it. I have so many spell stutters and an ephemerate. I have 7 cards in hand. Fine with this. Scred that. Just gonna play another spell stutter from hand, I think. They know about they know that we have another one. Journey to Nowhere. I feel like that's actually pretty good. They're just gonna journey their Ninja of the Deep Hours and then attack with everything. I could not attack with Moon Circuit. Keep my flyers around. I don't really even want to loot. My hand is like really good. I mean, I could just mill a card. Block with Spell Stutter. I guess I want to get in for the damage if they let me. They'll probably just trade here, which is also fine. Yeah. Yeah, we can potentially blow them out with this Ephemerate, but they do have Dispel that we know about. Third Spell Stutter that they don't necessarily know about. Playing the blue-white FAE game here. Let's go. Augur. They tapped out though. I get to Mully the Ephemerate now. And Journey. Wow. Draw 2. Okay. Nice. Mully the Ephemerate was too much for our slightly mana screwed opponent. Our draw was really good there. I think we want these. The Lone Missionary is not bad, actually. All of our other creatures seem good. We just get to play creatures and ninjas. Ephemerate seems a little tough to set up. I wonder if we just take out Ephemerate and then just keep in the Muldrifters just to cast them. I mean, this mirror goes long and they have to actually counterspell this most of the time. I don't think Ancestral Blade would be good, no. I just don't think that card's strong enough. Another card, when I originally built the deck, I was playing 4 Spirited Companions, but I was like, everything already like draws a card and does more than Spirited Companion, so I don't think I want it. I kind of like one Lone Missionary, but maybe it's just not good. Could keep in one Ephemerate. Everything else gives us like more value, I think. I think this is good. Hydro is good because they're going to bring in Pyroblast. They're still going to have bolts and maybe some like electricaries or cannonades. And then, yeah, it's just, this looks solid. I actually think I'm going to lead Faeries here. Oh, now that we drew Plains, wow. It's really good. Still think I'm going to lead Faeries here. I get to scry right now. Get to play a Fairy for Spell Stutter. Wow, these cards are good too. I just want to top. I know they're not lands, but they're cheap spells that we can play that are really good, so I like it. Fairies here, okay. I'm probably just going to keep committing to the board. I'm going to play like Miscreant Thraben Inspector next turn. I'll just block their Faeries here with Misgrain if they attack. This is looking good. I feel like this matchup is reasonable just because literally our deck is all creatures. So if we function, it seems like it should favor us, but kind of getting wrecked by removal right now. But I mean, we get to Moon Circuit back a Thraben here. It's really good. And then replay Thraben, play a Tranquil Cove. We're kind of just going off. I guess they can spell stutter this. They don't. Nice. Got rewarded there. I mean, I was going to go for the Jam Thraben, 100%. Our removal is much worse than theirs, obviously. So that's something. They hit a Preordain, and are they going to cast it? They do. See if they don't attack here. I wouldn't be surprised they do. That's pretty greedy, because now I can Journey this. Which I think I need to do. I get to loot also. Then they can't, like, do anything weird with this. I just like getting the loot right now. And I get in for 3 damage. Nice. Land is great. I think I just discard Spell Stutter Sprite. I think all my other cards are better than it. It's not too often you're discarding that, but I want to hit my land drops. I want to get closer to this Mully D. Muldrifter is just so good in these type of matchups. Like when Blue White Fams is playing against Fae and they resolve Muldrifter, it's just feels like it's like, okay, well I can't attack through that. They already drew 2 cards off of it. It's just so incredibly brutal. Okay, they ninja and they replay Faeries here. Sure. Land, I'd probably just slam LED, but now I'm probably just slamming Moon Circuit and Overseer. Let's attack with both. They're going to block Moon Circuit. I'm going to Moon Circuit back Thraben. I guess I can just Journey their Ninja. That's probably safer, and then play a Thraben Inspector. I think this is a safer line. We have 3 clues in play as well. Yeah, I mean, this game is not over. Opponent still with a bunch of cards in hand as well. One of them's a Fire Ice. It's pretty good. Wow, another Journey. Just gonna play it. I want to attack and loot. Might discard this Hydro. I mean, I know it's a good card, but can also crack a clue before, like with this trigger on the stack potentially, if I get it. So do I have to like hold control here or something? Let's see. They might just fire. They scred. I think I let this resolve. And then I think I'm just going to crack clue right now. I'm not scared of a red spell at the moment, and I could draw a tap land that I want to play. We're mana screwed this time, but as the game goes along, we have just so much value with Overseer, clues, you know, more Thrabens and cantripping creatures. But again, they have Fire Ice, they have their own spell stutters. They have a lot of value as well. Okay, let's have a Fire Ice, but I have a Hydro. I think I just go for this. I go for the Ninja hit. They're gonna probably Fire Ice or Bolt it or something. I go for the Hydro. Plus I get to bounce Thraben back to my hand again, which is really nice. They don't even go for fire. Wow. I feel like they should have. I'm just gonna go with Thraben. Okay, they're going spell setter, sure. I wanted to leave up Hydro here, which is why I went Thraben. Another spell setter. So their last card's Fire Ice. We're actually, I think, still in a fine position here. I mean, their last card's Fire Ice, and we have Moldrifter, Overseer in hand, and 2 clues. Plus, we're ahead in the race with a Ninja out. They top deck Ninja. Oh, did they brainstorm this away? I might not have top decked that. But I can still just probably resolve Moody here. Scred that. Just gonna try to counter. They spell setter. I wanted to use my mana though. I'm probably gonna tap out from OED. So they had the Fire Ice. So they top decked this. Unreal. So their hand is spell setter Sprite. Still with 2 clues on the table as well. Just haven't had time yet. I'll block the Ninja if they attack. Oh my god, their top deck's pretty unreal here. Still, we might be fine. So their hand spell setter Sprite, which is good. I guess I just lead on play Ash Barrens, play Overseer. Gain 1 draw, just so strong. I think I'm going to Faeries here, and then they're going to spell stutter, and then I'll play Miscreant, so I have more blockers. I'd rather have the Miscreant down, I think. Maybe other way around. They're going to spell stutter this, right? Yeah, they have to. Get the Scry, get some blockers. Bottom. Bottom. I can draw better cards than that. I can draw cards that cantrip. I don't think I need another land at the moment. Just gonna go block. I'm ahead on resources here, so definitely want to just trade. Another Ninja? These top decks are unreal from the opponent. We're still okay, but it's just like they're drawing so well and we're still in this. Oh my god. I'm just honestly impressed. This is incredible. Overseer. Hardcast Ninja? I don't think so. Just gonna pass. And I'm taking a hit from this, flashy and stutter. If they draw a cantrip or something, I'll try to stutter it. It's just incredible. They finally miss on stuff. Let's flash and spell stutter first. And then crack a clue. They're double spell stutter or they're just flash it in? To play around another spell stutter from me, I guess. Faeries here. Land. Just incredible, their draws. Like the string of draws they had were just so insane. So they're, if I attack, they're going to block with their spell stutter, right? I think I just go top. Might need this spell setter though. They're gonna block with their spell setter. Let's go top, play land, attack. They block. Okay. So our top card's a Spell Stutter Spray. We have 7 mana. But I have to hardcast Ninja to block this, unfortunately. So if they draw a removal spell, we basically just lose. Okay. Well, this is good for us. We have, our top 2 cards are Spell Stutter, Moon Circuit. Loon's coming in to say goodnight. Night, bro. And they're playing a Brainstorm at the end of their turn just so they can try to resolve Brainstorm Shuffle. Nice play from the opponent. I still think Kraken Clue is probably correct there. Maybe not. Oh, we could die to Bolt. Guess not. I mean, we didn't have the Spell Stutter anyway. Electrickery that. Okay. I think I just cast. I probably will not crack Skybridge Towers though, because I don't want them to be able to bolt my Moon Circuit. I leave up Spell Stutter for that. Oh my god. This game is just incredible. Faeries here. So they can Pyro this, but... Alright, I'm going to crack Towers at this point. We're going to lose though. Seriously, just like... Again, the string of draws they had in the mid game was some of the best I've ever seen. Got kind of punished for not cracking there, but I needed to leave up Spell Stutter just in case. Hydro, okay. We're still alive. This spell, not bad. They can attack for 1 with Faeries here. I'm just going to take it at this point. I guess I could get hit by a ninja though. Probably should flash in Spell Stutter. Feels bad, but I think that's actually the correct play. Okay, well this might work out really well for us. Never mind. Just got super punished. Wait, I can still Hydro this if I want. I don't even need to. They have a Pyro in hand, right? We go to 1. I guess we could draw Muldrifter into 1-drop Fairy. That's our out. Okay. I just added this for this moment. My command not working? Oh, it's working.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Okay, okay. Okay. We gotta believe again. We have to believe again.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
No. I could have not attacked. They would have attacked. I could have passed, but I think they would have attacked. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. I cannot believe we lost that game. Speaking of believing, holy crap. That was lit. All right, let's go. Do I want to lone Mish? No, they have Augur. We got this. Oh no. I'm going in. No cantrips, no problem. So unlikely that they can go mountain kill this. Need a land in the top two, but if we hit, our hand is very good. Okay. Just a couple seconds behind on time, but that's okay. Don't want to F6 because I could have like Hydro or, you know, Dispel or something here, Spell Pierce. The turn they top decked the Ninja with the spell setter out was just incredible. They're just cantripping a bunch. We're still in a pretty good spot, especially if we rip a white land, which we have a good number of in the deck. Even a tap land is totally fine here, but Plains is probably our best draw. Okay. I believed. I'll spell stutter most things. I hope they just tap out for Augur here. That would be best case for us. Gonna do this. They need to like actually counterspell it. They do. I think I'm also just going to attack and offer the trade and then play Overseer. And if they don't trade, I get to Ninja. Yeah, let's go. Pretty obvious block from them. This draw worked out so well considering we had one land, but we just got there barely. Now they need another blocker for Overseer. Otherwise, I get to Ninja that back. Oh, cast Ninja? That's a really bad sign for them. I'm going to just Ninja this, play an Inspector. Just seems like the most value. They don't even have a red source yet. Nice, we're just hitting lands perfects. Now I can just trade Thraben for Moon Circuit here. Thraben makes like Moon Circuit not that great from their side, just because I have another thing that cantrips and trades her Moon Circuit eventually. Yeah, they can't attack. Ice the Ninja. Resolves. It's funny, but I can actually attack with Thraben, especially given my hand. They only have one mana. Do I just Ninja of the Deep Hours and then double Thraben? I think so. I can Moon Circuit Thraben, leave up Spell Stutter, but I think I like this line. I think we're pretty far ahead at this point. Ashburns. Okay, they could like Cannonade here or something. Bolt. Okay. We still have more ninjas where that came from though. All right, we want lands here. Let's go Faeries here. They're going spell stutter. It's actually fine. I can journey the moon circuit, attack with everything, moon circuit. Then they can't have a good block on my ninja. This is just looking great. They can get their spell stutter back, but we're just drawing multiple extra cards now. I'm just going to play this. We have a lot of clues. Just want to continue to hit a land every turn. Bolt, play land, 2 cards in hand. One of them is probably a ninja. It's not. Okay, that's good for us. Let's just start by attacking with both and looting. They're at 7 as well. I actually kind of want land. I think I just discard Thraben at this point. Yeah. We just drew way too many cards. We kept a kind of sketchy 1-land hand, but we really, really got there. And then we just continued to function. This deck seems pretty sick, honestly. Sure, we didn't really play round 1, but playing round 2 here, like, it felt like we were the favorite in the mirror. Like, too much of our stuff just drew cards. Like, they had 2 cards in hand. We had 6 here. We had triple clue on the table. We were ahead on board. Our removal's bad, but our card advantage is so good. All right, 2-0, blue-white Fae. Let's keep it going. See everybody for round 3. All right, we're 2-0 with blue-white Fae. We're against I Will Eat Your Grandma. We played them in the last league. I forget what they were on. Were they on Boros? Either way, this hand's close, but just we need one more land. The 1 white land, it's not quite there. I'll keep this. Just put back one of the 3 journeys. This hand's unexciting, but I think fine. Great Furnace. Oh, is it Goblin combo? I think it is. If I remember that, I might have actually kept all 3 journeys. Seems pretty good in this matchup. Just Faeries here. Overseer. Unfortunately, I need to bottom these because I don't have a 3rd land for them. So they would just really clog up my style here. Yeah, thematically they should be on wolves. That's really funny. Oh, Vampire Skiff. They switch decks. So they're on black-red burn. Okay. Attack with both. I think I cracked clue. I want to hit lands. We missed. We were on a mulligan. We drew 1 card. We scribed 2 cards to the bottom. Kind of sucks to miss lands, but it happens. Well, we didn't actually cantrip. We kind of did. I mean, we played this on 1. We played this on 2. We drew a card, and we still missed. It's just unlucky at that point. They're just not even caring about these creatures. Wow. Bump in the night. They have 7 cards in hand. Jeez. I could have ephemerated on upkeep. It's just like so greedy to do so, I feel like. Just gonna play out my 1-drops. I think we're gonna lose this game most likely. I'm not even gonna ephemerate on upkeep. I'm just gonna try to naturally draw land, I think. I want to attack for as much damage as possible to try to set up a race if their hand is bad. Cast Kitchen Imp, attack. Right, I can journey that. Moon Circuit. We should go for it, I think. I'll still have Ephemerate as well. I guess I bounce a Thraben. I kind of want to draw Island, right? I think I need to race. think I'll just do a Thraben. Really want to draw any untapped land, specifically island would be good. I'm going to journey this if I draw any untapped land, I guess. All right, they're down to 12. Lone Missionary. All right, we just need to survive one turn. So that being the case, we could just leave up Ephemerate to chump the Kitchen Imp with, so then we can cast Lone Missionary next turn. Nice one, Max. Do I want to flicker chump? I mean, I just literally do not want to die this turn. So if I go to 11, what could their hand be? Artifact land, Galvblast, Galvblast. I mean, they could easily kill us. I think I should chump. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to even flicker right now. The fact that we're not playing the Thraben and we paused for so long makes it pretty obvious. Bolt us. Just flicker now. They could have land Searing Blaze, but they probably would have already done that. Galvblast us. Are we just dead? Anyway? Probably. 5 mana. What is this? Blood token? Alms of the Vein. Why'd they tap out? Just because? Okay. Well, again, this should be an incredible, any burn deck should be an incredible matchup. We get to go up to 4 Dawnbringers plus triple Lone Missionary. And we get all these as well. Take out Ephemerate. Take out 1 Journey. Mulldrifter's good, but it's kind of clunky. Maybe we don't take out any journeys. We really need to answer Kitchen Imp and Gurmag. We can just take out the Moedia Ephemerate package. God, Ephemerate's good, right? We have triple Lone Missionary, quad Dawnbringer in the matchup. Thraben's a little bit slow. I could do something like this. Actually, 3 Ephemerates is probably too much also. Go 7 ninjas. Let's see what this looks like. Dust to Dust also isn't bad. Could have like 1 or 2 Dust to Dusts. But look at all these creatures that gain life. We have Ephemerate. We have 7 ninjas. We still have enough 1-drops. 4 Journey for just safekeeping. As long as we have like lands, as long as we function, we should win. It's just so much life gain. It's incredible. I don't think I really want to be on the land destruction plan given our list. I think I want to just gain life. Yeah, I mean, we literally have so much life gain and triple hydro and ninjas. It's just like, that's all we need to do to win. All right, sand looks great. Ephemerate's actually pretty good, but I think I just put it back. Our plan is starting. Just gonna get this down in case I draw like a ninja. I can spell stutter later. Epicure, sure. Ooh. I think we just do it. I could just play another Dawnbringer though, and then maybe like Ninja with spells that are up to protect it. I think I actually like that. Let's just do it now. Getting to bounce Dawnbringer guaranteed and guaranteed drawing one card just seems like it's good enough. I guess I don't get to block this. May have been a mistake. They also like have to spend their turn killing Ninja, which is kind of annoying for them. They're probably just gonna Fiery Impulse it here. Double Kitchen Imp. Wow. It's pretty scary. It's exactly the draw we don't want to see. All right, let's start by attacking. Because this is like repeatable damage. We want them to draw all their burn spells. All right, let's play that. Trades for one of their imps and gains one, draws a card. Miscreant. Do I want to leave up Dispel or play Miscreant? I think we want to play Miscreant. No, it's not. I don't think there's a rush to play that. I'm going to also trade for Kitchen Imp, not Epicure here. It's a Deadly Dispute. I'll dispel that. Block here. Can't believe they're just ignoring Ninja as well. It's kind of crazy. Double Kitchen Imp, so scary. I mean, this deck's strong. All right, I get to counter this. They're Fiery Tempering us. I'm still going to Dispel because they don't have that many instants. I want to just Dispel it, use my mana now while I can. I get to go double Dawnbringer. Okay, now I get to go attack, Dawnbringer, and Journey this, and play Miscreant. I have to play the second Ash Barrens to do so, but I think that's fine. Faeries here. Now maybe our line has changed. Just thinking if I need to cycle Ash Barrens and then play Dawnbringer Journey. I don't know if I need to. I can get another creature down this turn. I think that's actually better. I'm just going to do it. Journey to Nowhere. Get this out of there. Dawnbringer Cleric. Gain 2. Faeries here. Bottom. Bottom. Okay. Looking good. Was that turn 3 double Kitchen Imp? Was crazy though. You don't see that every day. Gallop Blast at Dawnbringer, sure. Fodder Tosser, it's fine. Just gonna trade here. I just don't want to take any more damage. They've just ignored this the entire game. I think I want some number of Dust to Dusts. It's got to be correct, right? Maybe we just don't really care about their lands and we just want to be on the all gain life plan. So yeah, maybe this is fine. Spell stutter any 1 or 2 drop, I think, for the most part. We'll see. Gurmag Ingler. Okay, well, we have another journey. Luckily, ooh, Miscreant is great. Cantrip. Land is bad, but that's okay. Journey that. Attack with everything, draw. Still have spells that are up here. Find a lone missionary at some point. Hydro. Okay, that's a good one. We're just in a really commanding position here. Wow, first Sphere Gargantuan, that's good. It's a sweet sideboard card. I can chump it though. Still gain one, or they lose one, draw a card, and eat this. Still pretty good for them. Definitely not taking 5. Deadly Dispute this away. Oh, Soul Reap that. Counter. Okay, we got him. Again, there's no way that this can't be a good matchup. I don't know if we want to go hard on Dust to Dusts, but maybe we can go hard on Life Gain and Dust to Dust. Maybe just Ephemerate's not even that good without Molly D. Maybe we can do all this. We can just do something like this. We still have like essentially all the life gain. Like when we had Ephemerate in our hand, it looked pretty bad. I mean, I guess it's good with Lone Missionary, but I think playing it and ninjing it is fine. Dust to Dust, actually killing their land seems good. Maybe we just do this. Because we could be stranded with Dust to Dust in our hand if they like have a weird draw without artifacts. I don't want Relic. Brought in like most of our sideboard in this matchup. Pretty crazy. All right, this is a snap keep. They mulligan to 5. Okay. I've definitely countered like five drops for sure. I've countered Molly D's with Spellsetter Sprite, but I don't know about anything bigger. All right, I'm just gonna Fairy Seer to not take damage here. I'm gonna Fairy Seer and then block with it. And Plains was maybe our best draw considering our hand, so. I mean, drawing one more land isn't bad, but I think if I bottom, I'll naturally draw another land eventually, and then I'll be less likely to be flooded. So I'm just gonna bottom. Red Source Searing Blaze is probably worst case. They get a blood, I got a scry too. It's a fair trade, I'd say. We're just gonna go Fairy Seer tap land here. Sick. Yo, Quistos, what's up? Thanks for subbing. Let's go bottom, top. Ninja seems like a good draw considering the cards in hand. Probably just playing Dawnbringer tap land and then start ninjing back Dawnbringers. I mean, I guess I can Moon Circuit this back and play Dawnbringer this turn. That's gotta be the play, right? Yeah, let's do it. I can still ninja this back next turn, and I get to draw a card this turn. Oh, let's go. Try to ninja that back next turn. Whew. Kitchen Imp, I don't care about that at this point. They're also likely to attack. It's good for us. Bolt that, okay. I have some options here. I could Fairy Seer first. I really don't need more lands, that's the thing. I think I'm just going to start by attacking and looting and see what I draw. I only have 2 cards left. We're just so far ahead at this point. Dust to Dust. Well, Not discarding that. I'm gonna play it. I think I can just discard a Faeries here, or maybe an extra ninja, kill 2 of their lands, play a tap land. Yeah, seems great. This should just be like a god matchup for us. Even figuring out how to sideboard, I think, better. They have another land, sure. They just point. The opponent really likes to just point burn at face. Doesn't seem like the best plan. I think I'm actually just going to ninja up the deep hours my moon circuit just for full value here because I'm just so far away from dying to anything. And I keep like my ninja train going basically. I just played land, untapped land because I can also play Dawnbringer this turn. Bottom, top. Dawnbringer gain 2 life. Sweet. There is a lot of burn in the meta. We got a free win against FAMs, which was nice. It's kind of a gift. All right, they just loot away a land. Attack for 2. Bolt the Dawnbringer. Sure. Let's draw some cards. They concede. You can't just ignore ninja for so long. It's just like 1 or 2 ninja hits is usually enough. 3-0 somehow with blue-white Fae. Let's go for the 5-0, shall we? See everyone in round 4. All right. I'm gonna keep this on the draw. We have a Faeries here to scry. It's basically a preordain, right? Are we against red black burn again? We have the Lone Mish. And a Faeries here still. Bloodfell Caves feels like it's red black burn. Play against that all day. Bottom, top. We just get to turn 2 Lone Missionary against red black burn potentially here. Oh, it's red black sack. Okay, that makes it a little tougher. I think I just get my ninja down. Draw a card. Well, we're lagging. Might need to restart the client after this game. Miscreant, okay. Not sure what we're going to do next turn. We have some options. Cycle Ashburns, play 2 1-drops seems reasonable. Second Body Dropper, it's actually pretty scary. If they get set up, could cause us problems. I mean, I guess we could find Journeys. Inspiring Overseer. I can also just play Ash Barrens. We have a lot of stuff to use that mana on. And then I can go like... I can attack and see what I draw right now. They don't block. Surprised they're not just trading. I know these get bigger, but I feel like they would want to trade. Play this. Play Lone Missionary, play Faeries here. Okay. Just want to deal with those body droppers, so top there. Shambler. They can... Oh, and Carrion Feeder. Okay, they're doing it. They have 8 power. They can block sack. So I don't think it really helps to double block. I think I just start racing at this point. Just going to attack with everything. I can also journey this. I can cast Journey right now. What if I journey the carrion feeder right now? It's kind of bad for them. So if I journey this and they sack nothing, their blocks are pretty bad and their body droppers don't grow. Just take out their sack outlet. I have another journey on top as well. So they're just going to sack everything and go all in on these body droppers. Makes sense. They're even going to sack the carrion feeder to itself, likely. So we know there's another journey on top, which is great, considering they're going in. Oh, they left the squirrel. Interesting. They're at 18. Can probably take a hit next turn. Oh, I can Moon Circuit, draw 2. Could even Moon Circuit back my Lone Mish. Didn't even think of that earlier. I think it's worth going for it. If I draw an untapped Plains or Island, it's so good. Plus, I get to gain 4 life next turn while I play some chump blockers. I like it. So draw Journey, draw a random card. Okay, we missed. I think it was worth going for it though. We're getting kind of mana screwed. We might need like 2 more lands in this deck because we don't have cantrips. Yeah, you can, for Fairy Godmother, I don't know if I'm way late on this conversation, but you can at least use the adventure, cast it, and then ninja it back and keep using the adventure. Okay, they have 2 5/5s, but I do have a journey. Shambler. Do they have like another Village Rites or Deadly Dispute here? Mirror Retriever. Wow, I haven't seen that one. All right. We go to 8. They have some blockers. Man, we're really just not hitting anything good. I think I just attack with my ninjas. They can go block or block trade, like chump trade. They don't actually get to get anything back with Mirror Retriever. It's so weird. They can use the ability of Body Dropper next turn to hit for 6. But I can actually double block one as well. Just missing lands really hurts here. Tap land. Don't think tap land is what we want. Don't want Faeries here. I mean, I can gain 5, play 2 spells next turn still. It's not bad. I get to play Missionary plus Miscreant next turn. And then have 1 more land. Gaining 1's not bad. I'll just top. It's really close there. I'm not sure what's correct. Blood Fountain. Interesting. I haven't seen that tech. It's a lot of value here, though. I'm going to chump this if they let me. Definitely chumping. Let's start by... I would like to leave up Spell Stutter as well. Let's just attack with just Ninja. Just playing it safe here. I'm not in a rush. I just need to buy time to use all my cards. Then I should be able to win. They're chumping. Okay, that's a good sign. They don't sack it to Body Dropper because they're going to Blood Fountain. So I want to leave up Spell Stutter here. So I'm going to go Inspector, tap land, pass with Spell Stutter up to counter their creatures that they're going to replay. Probably the Carrion Feeder. I need to kill because they're going to get back Nested Shamble or Carrion Feeder here. I guess they could get back Double Feeder, but Blood Fountain is really strong in this board state specifically. Oh, they can Mirror Retriever back Blood Fountain. They got Carrion Feeder and Mirror Retriever. Okay. I guess I can also just Spell Stutter the Mirror Retriever. Their hand is Mirror Retriever, Carrion Feeder, blank. And they have a blood token out that they did not get rid of their Bloodfell Caves with the blood token. That's weird. They must have another land in hand. I think I just Spell Stutter this. Because Carrion Feeder is not doing that much, but this gets back Blood Fountain when it dies. Okay, that was great that resolved. Yeah, Body Dropper makes this deck a lot better than it used to be. And nobody's kind of settled on the best build of Red Black Sack yet. There's a lot of ways to build the deck, so it's kind of interesting. Next turn we can like Ninja back Spell Stutter Sprite. Deadly Dispute, the blood token. That makes sense why they played the land now. But they shouldn't have played the land first. Because maybe they wanted to play untap land or like hold it for another looting effect or something. So I'm going to chump with Thraben. This can gain Menace, so I want to chump it when I can. And Bolt the Ninja. That's fine. They have one card left. Land, finally. So I think the play is Ninja back Spell Stutter Sprite. Play Faeries here, leave up Spell Stutter Sprite. I guess I don't need to leave two creatures back to chump this right now. I'll have a Miscreant to chump it so I can attack with both. This deck is actually kind of complicated to play. Plays different than like the other spell-based fairy decks. Could also just play Lone Missionary, but I don't think I need to. I don't think I'm going to die right now. So I'd rather leave up Stutter. And then if I don't need to Stutter, I can Clue Token. I can Lone Mish next turn. Just block here. They have like the Abyss going, but I think we can beat that. They have Bolt in their deck as well, which is interesting. Crack Clue. Dawnbringer Cleric. Okay. That's an interesting one. Let's just start by attacking with both now. We have so much life gain in our hand. These one-ofs paying off. Another Spell Stutter. Nice. I'm just going to play it safe and go play 2/2 drops and then leave up one Spell Stutter. I guess I could also just leave up double Spell Stutter here, but I think I'd rather play more creatures out. Just get to gain 6 there. Still have one Spell Stutter up. Eventually we can find another journey. We have 2 more. They're also at 8. Yeah, they can't attack anymore. And then we can keep playing flyers and gaining life here. Then just leave up double Spells that are now. I think this should be over at this point. We just drew enough cards over time. LED, sure. Muldrifter is also good in this deck because you're just drawing a lot, so eventually you can just start hard casting. We got him. Nice. We were able to thwart red-black sack there. Nice. Spellstetter's a hell of a card, huh? Hydro is good. I don't think I need Relic. And they had mostly basics. I don't think I want Dust to Dust, that's for sure. I mean, they have black mana. They could be playing Pestilence, but I don't usually see it. I feel like Lone Missionary is like better than Dawnbringer, and I'm not going to be worried about Pestilence until I see it. They kind of are. They have to play like all creatures and the beetles plus the body droppers in order to have enough creatures to sacrifice. So they don't usually have room for stuff like Pestilence. I want Hydro just because it's another answer to body dropper, which is nice. Something to keep in mind as well, because we can journey the beetle, but we can Hydro the body dropper, but we can't Hydro the beetle. Ephemerate seems like okay, but not that great. Maybe I just should have built the deck without Ephemerate in the deck. Maybe you just don't really need it. You could still just play like two Mullies like this. Maybe we don't even need these and we just like want to go like this. I like this because if the game goes long, we should be able to win with our flyers and ninjas. I like this. It's feeling like I should have just played like Lone Missionary main deck just to really hate, or like two Dawnbringer, two Lone Missionary main, no Ephemerate, no Mully D, and played like two Counterspell or some cantrips or something. Not sure. There's a lot of ways to build this deck too. Yeah, could be a problem, but we really only need to get one hit in for it to be good. Sounds pretty awkward, but I think it's fine. Feeder. Plains is a great draw. Turn 2, we can go cycle Ashbarrens for Island, play it, attack, ninja, start getting value. If they don't have a blocker, they have infinite blockers. Okay, never mind. They might also just sack now to go in for damage. This is a card I definitely should have been playing in red-black sack. Not this art, but this card. I'm not going to block. They're probably going to sack here. They want to get in for the extra damage. Let's go cycle, get island, attack. If they just double block, sure, it happens. Then I can just play Faeries here. If they don't block, I'll just Moon Circuit. They're going to block sack. I'm fine with this too. Journey seems like a crucial card in this matchup. So let's find one here. Lands are good too, though. At least the untapped land I think I need. Start hitting with some ninjas next turn. Maybe just play an Inspiring Overseer as well. Can keep taking a little damage for now. Wow, maybe not. Maybe I have to start chumping Feeder already. Wow. It's a lot of creatures. Yeah, this card seems great in the deck. I'll just take one more hit here. Also, if they go in too much on Feeder, I just journey it. I can chump Feeder later. And a Fume Spitter. I'm just gonna kill Faeries here. Interesting that they did that like post-combat. Can attack. They'll probably block, sack. Then I just go Overseer. If they double block, it's actually kind of bad for me. I think I just play Overseer pass. It's pretty close here though. Yeah, when I originally built the deck, I had multiple core Skyfishers, but there's a lot of card choices, so I had to make some cuts. And I went with the Ephemerate MoED package. I think the core Skyfisher package might end up being better than the Ephemerate MoED package. Wow, their carrying feeder is just freaking massive. I was gonna chump. So let's see. I think I'm just not gonna chump. I'm just gonna let them go in, because then if I draw Journey, it's good. Otherwise, I can just keep chumping this until I find it. And if the more they go in on feeder, the better my Journey is for it later. Miscreant. All right, I'm just gonna Moon Circuit back my Overseer to start. Nice combo. Draw. And it is untapped land. I don't have enough blue sources to go Miscreant and leave up Stutter though. But I can just replay Inspiring Overseer, which I don't hate. And then now I chump feeder with the Raven. They're going in. Do they have like double? They only have one card in hand. Oh, they just want another squirrel attacker and their carrying feeder to be bigger. But there's no way they can have double removal spell right now, so I'm gonna try to chump feeder. I can think about cutting some of this card because they have a lot of X1s. I guess I block like this actually. Because my Thraben, if I block the other way, this dies, but Thraben doesn't die, so I can block with it again next turn. They Village Rights, sure. They go to 7. Beetle. Another War Marshal. Okay, at least they have the good art here, but mismatched art, I don't know. We're in trouble. Lone Mish. Definitely have no attacks, that's for sure. Need to find Journey real soon. Beetle's also pretty scary because they have Feeder out and this Mogwar Marshal. God. Some good draws from the opponent. Also, they've only drawn 4 lands. Both of our decks with bad mana, honestly. We're at 12. Don't really have great blocks. All right, spell stutter this. And then make some chumps here. Let's see. Can I like multi-block the beetle and kill it? I don't think I really can effectively. Can keep this spell stutter around and chump beetle here, but I think I need to like offer the trade. So what if I do this and they go sack, 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 Then I'm taking 5 off Beetle. Take 6 total, go to 6. But then these creatures stay alive if they sack these. If I trade, then I only take 3. I like this line. They only have 1 card left. Beetle's only a 2/2 right now. Yeah, see the fact that they sack there, but then if they just trade with the other creatures, I think that's better for me. I can also hit with Ninja here. Oh, another Lone Mish. Let's go. So now the line is just Lone Mish, Miscreant, Leave Up, Stutter. Pretty straightforward line here. I'm not going to Ninja this turn. Just leave back the Raven as well, I think. Go back up to 4. Oh, yo, hello Newton. Hey, thanks for the raid. What's up, everyone? Just playing some blue-white Fae here. All right, we're in a tense situation. We're on the ropes, but we can find Journey at any point. Their Beetle's also only a 3/3 right now. I'm going to block Inspector on Goblin Token as usual, but they're not attacking with it even. Trip block on Beetle does not seem good. I think just chump on Feeder, take a hit from Beetle is where I want to be. Just deciding what to chump with. Probably Lone Missionary at this point. Because Spell Setter with Miscreant is good. I can counter 2 drops. Or play around removal potentially with the Spell Setter's Break trigger. Just really need Journey. Crack Clue. Can hit with Ninja here. There it is. Nice, finally. Let's actually just start with hit with Ninja. We have enough to play all these spells with what we have out. So we could draw a tap land that we want to play or something. Sure, but I mean, still, if I journey this, then it's gonna be good. Unless they like make me sack with the journey trigger. No, it does. Yeah, it's gonna be good. They're cycling Unearth. Interesting. To draw another card. I think we're really favored from here now that we found the journey. Journey, and we get to replay. I guess I should have replayed Miscreant first. That was a slight mistake. Because I didn't have Spell Setter up. They just sack Feeder to itself to put an extra counter on Beetle. That's fine. Then I Miscreant. And pass. I'll chump the Beetle with the Thraben at this point. We're kind of outgrinding them, so we're almost there. We just got to keep going. I thought we were going to lose, though, with all these War Marshals. But it looks like we were able to stabilize. Yeah, I realized that too late, Griffin. I played it too late. I should have played Miscreant and then Journey, because then I would have had Spell Setter for 2 up. Didn't get punished, luckily. Body Dropper. They attack with Beetle. It's kind of aggressive attack. Because now I can attack with Ninja. Could also take a hit here, but I think chumping's fine. They can't activate. Good to know. Wow, Moon Circuit. So now I can just attack with all, Ninja back both these fairies, then they kind of just get wrecked. That was a good draw, obviously. Yeah, figured they would have to trade there. We just go Moon Circuit here. Ninja here. Then I can replay Miscreant, leave up Spell Setter, draw 2 more cards. Lone Mish. Nice. Just go miscreant. Oops. Oh, I misclicked. Misclicked. Actually get pretty punished here. I mean, I can take a hit off Beetle, but that was a pretty bad mistake. You heard me. I was trying to play miscreant. I just clicked pressed OK one too many times, basically. Still should be fine here. Just go Faeries here into miscreant. Build your own preordain. Then just journey this. And then leave up Spellstutter. They only have one card left and we can counter it. So we got him. Nice. Whew. 4-0. Chat. Do you believe the 5-0?
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
All right. You know, just...
You know, when I see a car like this, first thing I do is I say, would you look at this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well...
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well...
What the heck is that?
All right, 4-0 with blue-white Fae. Let's go for the 5-0. Do you believe? Hopefully. Let's keep. This hand's fine. No one drop, but our hand's good. Let's just lead Cove. Get that down. We'll have another time to play Ash Barrens. We might even cycle for planes, play... Oh, are we against Burn? I called for Burn. Ask and ye shall receive, right? I asked specifically for Burn and we got it. So we'll probably lose now. But our sideboard is incredible. It's incredible in this matchup. It is just insanely good. Look at this sideboard. Just look at it. Just look at it. Triple Hydro, triple Dawnbringer, double Lone Missionary, Dispel, one Lone Missionary main, one Dawnbringer main. We have everything. Just look at it. All right, I think I want to actually play one Inspector, leave up Stutter. I should have probably played Plains to like rep like we don't have actual counterspell, but is what it is. They just played a curse. One drop. No Searing Blaze, please. Don't do it, opponent. Please, no. Oh. Nice. All right, where's Lone Missionary? We need Lone Mish. We're at 10. Ephemerate. Ephemerate's actually not bad. Surprisingly, it's not too bad. Because we can flicker a Spellstutter. I'm not going to draw a card with Clue right now. But I will end of their turn. Lone Mission, Dawnbringer Cleric is what we need. More Spellstutters is good. Also, if they just have a 1-drop in hand, it's good for us. We're still at 10. They played a land. That's great. They could have one more land as well. Could steal a game 1 here. Draw land. It's unfortunate. We have 2 cards left. Faeries here. Actually makes our Spellstutter better. Plus we can draw a card with Clue after scrying. Where's our life gain? Molly D. They have 2 cards in hand. I mean, I can go for Molly D Ephemerate, but I might die. I feel like their hand could easily be Fire Blast, Burn Spell. I think because I have clues, I think I just bottom. Because I'm going to need to Ephemerate the Spell Stutter. I think I just bottom. I shouldn't have played land because I could have drawn a Tranquil Cove that I might have wanted to play. This is going to be really close. They could also draw a creature like a Thermal Alchemist if they have that in their deck. I think I tap like this because I could draw another Ephemerate as well. Faeries here. Inspiring Overseer. I think I want that on top. It's gain 1 and redraw. Is gain 1 enough? I can also flicker it with Ephemerate potentially, depending on what happens. I think I want to bottom because if I Ephemerate here, on my upkeep I can Ephemerate a Faeries here, scry towards better stuff, and I have a clue token. I feel like gain 1 is not quite enough. I'm going to bottom. It's really close though. Maybe I should have just kept it. I have a 2-turn clock as well here. They have 3 cards. Lava Spike. Just counter. If I have Faeries here, I technically don't have lethal, but I could also find Ninja. If they burn Faeries here, that's fine too. Fire Blast us. Second Fire Blast? I think they have it. We fought hard game 1, but again, sideboard games is really where we want to be. We just have to not have a non-functional draw, basically, which sucks. Oh, they don't have it? They're just resolving Fire Blast? I'm shocked. I go to 4. They should have Fire Blasted if they had it. There's no question they should have done it. I think I want to Scry rather than Clue. I think Scry is better here. Faeries here. And Moon Circuit. Wow. I mean, we're just drawing Moon Circuit into Spell Stutter here. Because now I'll just have double Spell Stutter up. They have to have exactly Fire Blast to kill us, which they don't have. They would have already played it unless they made a mistake. So they need to top deck Fire Blast. Okay. Lethal next turn, double Spell Stutter up. I'm pretty confident that Fire Blast is the only thing that kills us. Thought we were gonna lose. I thought we were gonna win. I thought we were gonna lose. I thought we were gonna win. It's a roller coaster here. We go to 3. We attack with everything. They have 1 card. We have double Spell Stutter. Needle Drop. How do they only have 1 card? Oh, they Lava Spike and Fire Blasted, and then they played a land. I see. I missed them playing a land. All right, we got him. Whew. Scary. Durano 92. Love hearing you're playing Rug Pawns. I'm playing Ponza tomorrow in paper, but I'm playing red green. No Molly Ds for me. All right, I'm shocked we got that game 1. I gotta play the sound clip one more time, so sorry if you're annoyed, but I love it. Gotta believe.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Okay. We've been really believing this whole time, though. Okay, Maybe Ephemerate's just good with all of our life gain. Because in this matchup, all we really need to do is gain life. That's like all that matters. We can do this. The only thing is that Thermal Alchemist is so important, but yeah, drawing Journey if they don't have the creatures is pretty bad. We do want to be hitting with our ninjas. Ninja of the Deep Hours, I just feel like is a little bit clunky. I know I have Hydroblast too, but an unchecked Thermal Alchemist is kind of how we lose. Because if they don't have that, how are they beating all of our life gain? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think I'm just gonna leave in all the journeys. Sure, it's clunky, but I think we want to just like make sure we don't die to something like Thermo, and then we won't lose. We have like just so much life gain. And then we can save these to counterspell. We don't need to use it on a Thermo. I'm gonna just try this. Not sure if taking out the Faeries here is correct. $24. Do I want Faeries here over like a Moon Circuit? Moon Circuit seems good to me because it's so cheap. It's a good way to like just ninja back Dawnbringer, Lone Mish, or a random fairy. All right, we're keeping. This hand's good. This hand's really good. We can also Dawnbringer their curse. Martyr of Ashes. I mean, a lot of our stuff has flying, so it's not very good. Let's find some more lands here, shall we? That was a good draw. I'm feeling like really confident in this game. Top. Just great cards to see as well. Thermal Alchemist is what we don't want to see, but it's potentially beatable, of course. Of course they have it. They don't even want to trade, which is interesting. Just get the Dawnbringer down. They're probably going to play a spell into Sprite, though. It's annoying if they do not. I'm just going to play the Dawnbringer, I think. Sprite's usually good later in the game, too. And then this can block the Martyr of Ashes as well, so I get to start getting in there. I'm drawing another Dawnbringer, which is so-so, but I can play an Inspiring Overseer. Continue to gain some life. Again, Martyr of Ashes seems pretty bad. I mean, I guess we have multiple ninjas, but I don't think this is what you want in this matchup. If I have like Searing Blaze here, it could be pretty bad. Lightning Bolt, target us. Just so much damage from this card. Another Martyr of Ashes, just playing them out. Sure. They have 2 cards left. This seems so bad. Draw, gain 1. I can attack, right? I'm not really going to kill these creatures. I don't really want to trade Overseer for this, though. I don't think the 1 damage necessarily matters here. Let's just stay back. Another land. That's good to see. Epic here is fine. And there's cycle away a land here probably. Nice. I can probably just play, like, I'm not even sure yet. We'll see. We have one card left. I was going to leave up Spell Setter, but I may not at this point. I think I can play Ash Barrens, play Dawnbringer, gain 2. Gonna need to find an answer for this, but once we do, we should be good. Then I can attack just for... I guess I can attack with both of these. I mean, they could hit for 1 damage, losing 2 creatures. They still don't really have attacks. It's not like they can martyr really at all. It's just a 1-mana 1/1. Hey, thanks, Fnatic. What are they doing? They martyred for 0? Are they just conceding? Maybe they thought it did something else. Maybe they thought it just hit all creatures. I don't know. I mean, they definitely should not have sided in Martyr. That's 100% clear. Try to counter that. Pyro? Or just ping? Just keep playing Inspiring Overseers at this point. Ooh, nice. We get to just a lot of incidental life gain here. Already gained 6 and now 7 life. While just continuing to execute our game plan. Sweet. Could even attack with Dawnbringers, or maybe with 1. I think that's fine. I think this deck is also going to have some really polarized matchups, because if you play against these burn decks, you're just going to be so heavily favored. But if you play against kind of like combo-y, specifically FAMs just seems like the worst matchup I can think of. I think like Ponza seems like a kind of rough matchup. They go over the top of you. You don't really have interaction for them. Land, Searing Blaze, and then attack. But it's looking good here. There's not really a payoff for like pump all your flyers, no. Alright, Ninja is great. I'll just Ninja back a Spell Stutter here, I think. The Ashburns have been pretty good here because it's an untapped land that can fix our mana too. So it's been pretty solid. I guess they could Martyr, but they don't have any cards in hand. Hydro, nice. I mean, they're just super dead. They have no outs. Just kill this. I don't know. I don't think it matters. I guess they could Pyroclasm, but even then, I think we just still can win the game pretty easily. I mean, Cannonade, but Pyroclasm effect. Nice. Looks like we believed hard enough. Got the 5-0. Sweet. The sound clips are just too fun. 5-0, nice. Let's go. Everyone always does this, but I just post it without this, and just believe me if I say it's a 5-0, I'm not lying. All right. Let's go through a post league deck tech here. I mean, the deck felt pretty powerful. I'm not too sure again about the Ephemerates and the Mully D's. One time we ephemerated spell setter sprite to counter a spell. It could come up more often, but not sure about the power of ephemerate here. Again, sure, we 5-0'd there, but I caution you because look at this mana base. This is 6/6 basics. That's so bad. There's going to be so many hands where your hand is like plains, miscreant, Faeries here, and you're going to have to mulligan. We got kind of lucky that we didn't, but that's just part of this deck is like your mana is going to be pretty bad when you're trying to cast inspectors, miscreants, and everything. So yeah, we got the 5-0, but I caution you because of the inconsistencies of the mana base. So just be aware of that. As far as building the deck, let's make another copy. Is it okay? It's lagging. So we made a copy of the deck. I've played Core Skyfisher. You can go look on my channel. I've played Blue White Fae in the past with Core Skyfisher, and it was pretty solid. So I wonder if we could do something like this. Let's see. We could maybe even still just play like, oh no, I wanted another land or two. Towers didn't seem that relevant, but it could be, especially if we add another land or two. I think one Mully D. I don't know if we need like one cantrip. It seems kind of whack, honestly, to have like one cantrip. God, the mana is so bad. Extra Ash Barrens, maybe? Ash Barrens seemed like it was performing pretty well. Again, because it's a land that we can really play quite often in this deck. Just naturally as another untapped land, but something that can fix our mana as well. The thing is, we don't have like the most insane value targets for Core Skyfisher. Maybe 4 is too many. Like, we only have Miscreant, Faeries here, Inspector, Inspiring Overseer. That's not really enough. Maybe now that I think about it, I don't really like it. I like keeping all my deck lists around because I like to look back and like be like, oh yeah, that was a cool idea, and now we have a new card with it. And I like to look what I built. I like to keep a lot of deck lists around. Let's see. We could just do like 2 Skyfishers, a Mully D, and an extra land. This honestly looks pretty good to me because now we're not like so heavily into Skyfisher where we're not going to have good stuff to balance. We also have Spell Stutter to balance, that is good. Maybe bouncing stuff is better than I think. I mean, Thraben is good to balance. Lone Mish and Dawnbringer are both good to balance. We could also just play more of those main deck. Like second Dawnbringer main is pretty reasonable. Or second Lone Mish main. Or even third Skyfisher now that... Maybe this is good. Just one Mully D, just get in there. I don't know if this is better. I mean, the Ephemerate version is pretty sweet too. Because then you just also have the ability to go like Mully D Ephemerate. Whenever you want. Like whenever like the opponent taps out, you have the like option to just draw 4 cards and threaten to draw more than that and have the Mully D in play with the last version, which is one thing I like about it. Yeah, we could play some bounce lands actually. That's a good point. I was trying out the towers. I just feel like this deck draws so many cards that you're often going to have extra cards in hand. It's kind of hard to use the bounce lands, but this can draw a card later, like an actual card later. I think I would try it without the bounce land still. And I think Ash Barrens is good, again, at being an untapped land that's colorless and a mana source of each color. Blue White Fae, no Ephemerate. This might be worse. I'm not exactly sure where to go with the list, but as you can see, there's some options here. Another thing I wanted to note, it looks like our sideboard is super, super narrow, but I really like this card. We might not even need 2 relics as well, but it just provides so much utility because it's good against the burn decks. It can destroy enchantments, which is really relevant against boggles, especially when I was playing the ephemerates. Maybe this version is just good. We could like, you could cut like 1 ephemerate, play 1 core Skyfisher, cut a Mully D. Maybe we just cut a Mully D because we draw so many cards anyway. Play like an extra land in this version and maybe just stick with the ephemerate version. And maybe find room for like a core Skyfisher somehow. Maybe even cut 1 ephemerate, play 1 core Skyfisher. I kind of like this too. So again, there's some options. I don't know what the best build is, but I like the deck. It was really fun to play. It felt like you can't, if there's a lot of burn in your local meta, just bring it because you'll just crush burn. So thanks so much for watching. That'll wrap up this YouTube video. My name is Max. Again, youtube.com/Snapple. Go check out the channel, sub. Thank you so much for supporting. This has been a great night. I played 2 leagues on stream tonight. 4-1 the first one, 5 of the second one. So, sweet. We believed. Till next time. Peace.